Bike Week at Daytona this year marked the first Honda Valkyrie Charity Custom Cruiser Show. From all over the country, Flat 6 owners brought out their best to compete for fun and prizes.
We've got a tremendous number of Valkyrie enthusiasts here. In fact, our customers love to customize their bikes, so we thought, what a greater place to do it than Daytona. Give them a chance to show off their motorcycles and really give people a view, give them a chance to compare bikes with each other, and give them a chance to win some money at the same time.
Well, we're having probably one of the most fun events that's going on at Daytona. This is a custom Valkyrie show. The HRCA teamed up with VRCC to bring in some of the slickest looking Valkyries in the country. If you notice, we've got 3 classes. We've got a wash and wax class, we've got a mild class, and a wild class. The idea is, let's get some Valkyrie riders together, let's see what they're doing, because there's a whole untapped market out here that a lot of people are missing.
Just walking around the show here, I'm sure that you guys have seen a lot of stuff on Honda Valkyries that were kind of surprising. I think even the Honda guys are a little surprised today at what people have been doing to their motorcycles.
It's almost tacky to have a matching bike and outfit, almost.
Yeah, well, if you're going to do something, you might as well do it upright, right? I walk around, they don't say, which bike yours? They say, oh, you must have that bike right there.
I put the Beetle bags on it and the velocity stacks. It has a trigger wheel in it. CB radio, stereo, speakers on the handlebars, a remote for the stereo on the handlebars, and lots of chrome.
And I take it because you rode it here that you're a motorcycle rider, not just an owner.
You've got that right. I put 30,000 miles on it last year. Well, this is my trip meter. Since I changed my front tire to a smaller tire, I had to put this on so my mileage would be correct. I love my bike. The only way I will keep this bike forever, the only way I'll get another bike is if they come out with a bigger engine in Valkyrie.
When you do this much work on a bike, though, it's a labor of love. Tell me about how much time you spent and whether or not your wife's going to file for divorce yet.
Luckily, she's good that way. Most of it's been in the living room. I don't have a full-blown shop, so it's been kind of a homegrown effort. I was going to finish it the week between Christmas and New Year's, and we never got up to 42 degrees, so I couldn't spray any paint. So I got a lot of miles on it before I got it put back together, but it's all there now, so I'm happy camper.
Big picture is the Valkyrie. We put 6 new carburetors on it, keying flat slides, one up to a 33 CFM carburetor on it.
It would take a pretty psychedelic crystal ball to see into the creative minds of some Valkyrie owners. Eyeball flattening performance options were everywhere. Outrageous paint schemes blurred the lines between fantasy and reality. There were even whole bikes with a story to tell.
The entire theme of my bike is all Indian chiefs around the whole bike. And on the sides here, you'll see that I have a Indian etched on the wind wings and matched on the side panels, with an Indian chief on the side tank, with an eagle on one side and a buffalo on the other side. And then I carried on the Indian theme with the alligator upholstery on the seat and the tank crawl, with an eagle's talon for a kickstand. And then I did a heritage softtail bags, which I put the gator where it gave it a Pony Express look to it.
It is always surprising when somebody comes up with an idea that maybe you didn't think of or anyone you know. Is there an example of that, for instance?
Yeah, there's a few bikes here with some innovative exhaust systems on it and blower systems, and that impressed me.
And what about some of the paint or the other modifications that are done, kind of shade tree mechanic and sort of stuff?
That's what impressed me the most. When someone takes something and just makes all the parts on it, you can bolt on parts you buy from a dealer. I'm seeing bikes with Kenworth exhaust systems on them, and Chevy parts and car parts and whatever works.
Whatever works ultimately translated into a trophy and a check for the top 3 in each class, plus best in show. Each of the judges pored over every bike with the scrutiny of a customs agent, not just looking for pretty paint and shiny chrome, but evidence of effort and workmanship.
Well, the criteria, I'm breaking it up in 6 categories, really: in engine, chassis, paint, safety, general appearance. What I'm looking for, as you can see, the bikes out here are really, really nice. People have taken some detail to them, so that's what I'm looking for, a lot of detail. It may come down to a smudge, a bug, a scratch here or there, because they're very, very close. Most of the bikes out here, I think these riders are technically inclined, gearheads, if you will, or it just seems that they're taking extra care to clean their bikes up and have them safe to ride.
While there would be winners, the real outcome of the show was a heightened interest in the Valkyrie as a platform for expression.
A person that wants to customize a motorcycle, if they'll just sit down, get an idea what they think their bike ought to look like, go to their dealer, go to their parts department, go to the sales manager at the dealer and say, hey, I really want to customize my motorcycle. Show me what I can do.
You know, it's a great deal for the dealers because not only are they out there with their customers, because in this marketplace, you have to know your customers. You have to do something for them. A couple of our dealers did bring in units. They couldn't actually compete in this, but they wanted to show off their bikes, strut their stuff, if you will. And if you go around, you'll see some real fine dealer product here.
With a few last notes and maybe one more look to make a final assessment, each of the judges recorded the scores which were tallied up. With so many outstanding examples, it came down to tough choices.
Okay, everybody, I know you've been here for a long time. You're really interested in hearing what we have to say this afternoon.
Winning the wash and wax class seemed as though it may have been the most work.
Bernie, buddy.
That's not work. That's joy, every bit of it. I love it. When you enjoy this as much as I do, as my wife does, there's no work. We love it. We ride it every chance we get. Most of our friends ride Valkyries. I'm just honored to win this. I didn't think my bike was that nice.
So now that you won the Wild class and the Custom Valkyrie show, what are you going to do now?
I think I'm going to go to Disney World.
Well, Rick, congratulations. You won, but you didn't even know about it.
No, you're right. We're up here. This is our 6th year that we've done an event called Bikers Ball for the Boys and Girls Club. And we were out on a ride on our Gold Wings and with the group doing the charity event, called on a cell phone, and they said, you better get over here. So here we are, and we found out we won. It's exciting.
We have a Best in Show winner for the Valkyrie Custom Show from Inverness, Florida, Michael Rubin.
Michael, congratulations. Don't begin to tell you what we feel about your bike.
Thank you. I'm very, very excited.
Clearly, Best in Show doesn't begin to describe that bike either. It certainly is a special piece, and I know you have to be proud of it. Now that you have the check in your hand, too, that's going to help defray the cost.
Well, it'll go back into the bike again.
So you're telling me it's not even done?
No, it's never done.
Congratulations. We look forward to the next one.
Thank you. I'll be there.
Okay. Michael Rubin, winner of the first ever Honda Valkyrie Charity Custom Cruiser Show.